Hey YouTube, I'm down here going to be going camping again. I'm in a place where I used to take my kids. I have 3 boys, and I used to bring them to this spot, and since they've been 3 years old kind of thing up until, well, they're moved out now, but I'll show you the spot that used to set up tents and stuff, and show you around. So right here, as you can see, is I used to pitch a tent over here. Kids had a tent right here. It made plenty of fires right here, had something to sit on. And if you hear that in the background, it's a gorgeous set of waterfalls. I have a nice little stream here. You can see a nice little stream. And there you go. A gorgeous set of waterfalls here. And a little one here. And I won't get any closer because you probably won't hear me. But it's about 30-foot set of falls or whatever by 20 feet across. It's a nice, a nice little trout stream too. And I'm going to do some trout fishing here and see if I can catch anything, and I'll bring you guys along. And tonight, what we're doing is we're camping without a shelter. And what we're going to use as a shelter is just the Bivy bag that you guys have seen me use. So I've got the Bivy bag here, wool blankets in that, my sleeping pad all rolled up, and I've got my down sleeping bag here, and everything else kind of thing or whatever. But I'll get back to you when I'm going to fashion a fishing pole and try to find some worms, and I'll get back to you then. Okay guys, I want to show you the fishing rod I'm going to fashion. This here is just a piece of alder. 6 feet long. I got some line here. I'm going to just wrap this around 4 or 5 times on the end here, good and tight, and then I'll tie it off. Just with a couple of 1/2 inches. That'll make it nice and tight. But this here is how my dad actually, he showed me this when I was a kid, how to make these rods. And yeah, it was pretty funny. I brought my kids down here fishing one time, and I told them, okay, let's go fishing. And all I brought was fishing line. And they said, well, where's the rods? And I said, hold on a second. I made them this, and they thought I was crazy until they started catching fish. So that's, something that they'll hold with them the rest of their life also. Dave Canterbury has been doing videos on, 18th century fly fishing and such. And it reminded me back in the day when I used to do this. And kind of funny because I fished in so many different ways. Now I just got that tied on there, and then just wrap it around the end. And I fished in so many different ways. We've had, used to go out on the ice, and they had things called cross fish. And we used to actually put snares on the end of our poles, and just wait for a school to come up through. And when you feel a fish hit the snare, you just pull hard, and used to snare fish that way. When I was in Ontario, I actually seen a salmon, a Chinook salmon, in it's about 1 foot deep, and it was rapid water. And I snuck in behind it, and I found an old piece of driftwood. And I snuck in behind it, and waded up, and it was like right between here, and I just gave it a great big wham on top of it. And it just stayed there. It kept going like this. I'm like, what happened? It didn't hurt. Well, I just reached down, grabbed it by the tail, drug it back. I mean, I guess I just stunned it or knocked it out, or it looked like it was still swimming there. It was pretty cool. So that was 38 inches, and I clubbed that fish. That's the different ways. So what I got on here is I got a spinner, one hook, and 1 split shot. And I found a worm, and the way you find worms is you look for a damp spot, and you go underneath rocks and stuff like This year's probably too damp, but you know, yeah, that's soap. You want, you know, you look under logs, look under, you know, flip over rocks and such. That's how you find your worms. So I did find one worm, and I'm going to throw this on here, and I'll get back to you when I'm about to fish. Okay, guys, I'm going to fish in this one spot right here. So you can see, this here is all rapids. What you look for in streams is this one little spot right here. It's a little deeper, and it's shielded behind this rock. So they'll lay right in this one spot. And that's where I'm going to try. And that's where, in small streams and stuff, that's where you try to fish. So you take off what line you need. That's all I'm going to take. Just pass it in there. And bring it up through. Nice and slow. Look. This little tiny one I see in there. One little one about that long. So that's what you look for, these little pools like that, deep spots. Okay, I'm going to move down to this next spot to follow me down. This here looks like another nice spot also. Want to go right in underneath this log kind of thing. That's where they'd be laying, right in underneath there. So they didn't bite, so there's nothing there. So you go down to the next spot. This next spot, look here, is pretty calm. So that's where you're going to try. They're not going to be in here. Usually they'll hit as soon as it goes in, so you know there's nothing there. So you go to the next one. You look here, that spot, that looks like a really good spot. Put out more line. Whoa, had a bite. Reel that in a little bit. It may not be biting in this stream. Okay guys, I'm going to cut you off now, but I'm going to try another couple spots, go to them, and I'll get back to you. Hey guys, this needs to fall. See if I can catch any of it. couple more spots. Might be a bust, I don't know. It's still early in the season, but I don't know. Anyway, catch you back home when I go up there. Hey guys, I'm back. I want to show you something. This is what the government decided to do. This here used to be a secluded place. I mean, the falls are way back in there. I still got some privacy, but this used to be a private spot I brought my kids. And now, this is here. And I bet you that's probably why I have no more fish. You know, it's because of this. Because I used to always get almost every little pool had a fish in it. So, I don't know. I think they ruined it. You know, kind of thing. Once the leaves come in and stuff, like no one can see me from the highway or nothing, but I'm still close to it. And I have the sound of the waterfall, so I'm not going to hear the traffic. But still not the same. I mean, it used to be a beautiful spot, you know. Trees here, used to be a little corner, you know, right here where you always caught fish. That's where I used to bring my kids. You know, that's what happens. Anyway, I guess unless I leave my gear and everything and go way over in the woods somewhere else, I'm not going to get any fish, and I might get one up there, but I don't know if I'm even going to bother. But anyway, that's it. This fishing pole, you know, works just as good as any other. I wish I could have caught a fish to show you. You know, like I said, I might go over there later, but I can't film it, me fishing, and my buddy, he don't have rubber boots, so he can't cross the stream. So, well, guess that's that for now. Talk to you in a bit. Hey guys, just cleared this one spot from debris and such, and this is going to be bed tonight. And after I get everything set up, I'll show you. I just bought this here. It's a folding spade. Got it at the dollar store actually for $2. Stainless steel, you know, easy, you know, to put in the pack and such, and pretty rugged, you know. This right solid full of, you know, roots and stuff here, but it's gonna, you know, it'll work. But I just wanted to show you that, and after I get, you know, bed and set up and stuff later, then I'll get back to you and show you where we're going to sleep since we're not having a shelter. So, talk to you in a bit. Hey guys, I found this pine tree that the government had cut down. Right now I'm stripping this down with the kukri and taking off the outer bark. And I'm going to harvest this inner bark, which is this white stuff. And if you want, like, you can eat it raw, but if you want it to be more pliable and you know, not be woody texture, then what you can do is you fry it. You can fry it in a little bit of oil, or you can, you know, just fry it whatever you have kind of thing at the time, right? But you can, I'm trying to cut this out and harvest this one hand here with a kukri. So just show you this, man, the resin is just pouring out of this. As you can see, this is peeling right up. That's what you want, is this right here. All that strip, that's the inner bark, and you can eat that. And it tastes like a pine tree smells, and it's strong. But it's edible, and it will, you know, keep you alive. There's a lot of vitamins and nutrition in it. And I'm going to harvest this now, and I'm going to fry some up. And I'll eat some later with you guys. So I've got the pine chips in there. And I'm going to cook them on my alcohol stove. Now, this here is a 1 ounce alcohol. I think it was vodka bottle. I put some canola oil in it. And I'm going to deep fry these basically in this oil using my alcohol stove. And when these are done, I'll come back to you and show you what they look like. I'm back, guys. I want to show you this. This is the Boy Scouts of America kit. And this here is solid aluminum. You know, the stuff you get at Walmart and stuff is not this. This here has a nice pot, deep pot, you know, a little cup in there, plus another plate, and then this really, you know, sturdy, you know, frying pan. And as you can see, she's cooking up. And what you want to do is you want to cook these up until they're golden brown color, and not burnt, but almost. And they're just like crackers. So when these get to that point, I'll come back and I'll show you what they look like. Hey guys, they're all done now. You want them just on the verge of almost burnt, but not quite. They're just, you know, well, a little more in a golden brown, I guess. But they're probably still quite hot. I'll turn this around. Let's see. They actually have a crunch to them too, like a cracker. And they're not really woody anymore. I mean, they chew up, you can swallow them. And they're not bad. Actually, this one here tastes a lot better than, it's not real pine tasting. And the other, ouch, that's hot. I just touched the pan. Ow. And the hot oil. There's another one. But this here will sustain you. And it's, you know, pine inner bark. Scrape off the outer bark and the green stuff and get that white in between the wood and the outer bark. But this ain't bad. I'm going to munch down. I just wanted to show you that my battery's getting really low. So I'll get back to you in a bit. Hey guys, I wanted to show you this here. This is a snare I made out of a spruce root. And you know, all I did was here, I looped it over and tied a double half hitch in this. And you see, you know, it will tighten up and it's strong. And that's made out of a spruce root. Like, they can chew this off and such, of course, but you know, when you get them strangling and such, now I got to get this off my hand. You know, if they're strangling there and they're just pulling backwards mostly, and you know, this here, I rather have wire, but this spruce root is strong, and you could use this for a rabbit. And you put the loop that you make about the size of your fist. This here's just about the right size. It could be a little bigger, but just for purposes to show you guys, this here will work in a survival situation where you need, you know, you want to hunt and use you know, a snare to maybe catch a rabbit or another small animal. You can use these. And well, I just wanted to show that to you guys. And I've told you guys quite a bit in my past videos how you can make a snare with a you know, out of spruce root. Well, that's how you make it. Hey, I'm back. I wanted to show you where this is our bed for the night. This is where we're sleeping. There's no shelter. These bivy bags are waterproof anyhow if it did rain. And what I got in here is I have my wool blanket and my down sleeping bag. I flipped this down so no bugs or anything will get in there. But that's it. That's our setup for tonight. That's how we're going to sleep. And we just cleared debris and stuff off of this spot. I showed you. We got some firewood here, and we got the fire going, but Well, there's the falls over there. I guess that's it for today, and if I have any battery left, I'll talk at you again in the morning. So if not, I'll see you on YouTube. And yeah, right there I had a cloth I washed my dishes with, and I'm just letting that dry. But that's it. And like I said, I'll see you in the morning, or I'll see you on YouTube.
Good morning. Well, this is my view this morning. The buddy's still all zipped up in there. As you can see, I'm still, in the sack. But, well, we made it till morning, and this is the way we slept. Right out in the open kind of thing. All we had was just these, slept right on the ground and used the bivvies as, our shelters. Worked rather well. Woke up to the, slept and woke up to the sound of the falls. It's constant. You never get away from the fall. It's constant. And, anyway. There's a fire pit down there. I have to get up here soon, make a fire and such. Get some grub on. So, anyway, I shall pack up and so on, and I'll see you on YouTube. That's the, I guess that's a wrap. Bye for now.